Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to have you all here. Today's a happy Monday. Happy Monday. You might notice something a little bit different about the stream today in regards to tools that we are using. Let's give me a couple minutes and we'll get started. Alrighty. Alright. And one more thing. And we should be good to go. Hope you all had a good weekend. And are going to start your week off right. Monday's always that hard day, you know? Always that hard day. Alright. Almost there. Sorry, guys. I just like to come on a little bit earlier so I can say what's up. There we go. Oh, whoa. All right. Let's do this, friends. Yo, Ballistics, forgot I had a tab open, was like, where's this music coming from? Dude, this is from Batman soundtrack. We're just gonna skip over that. Not that I don't like Batman or anything, but you know. Oh boy. Ballistics, welcome in, man. How's it going? How's it going? I hope you like the VS Code window that is up right now. Yo, Dakota, how's it going? Hey, what you coding, bro? Dude, take a look. There's something in chat for you. We are making a streaming tool using Angular and Node.js. And it's part of our 3-week build an app from scratch to something that's launchable. And since we're talking about that now, one thing that I did over the weekend, guys, was I actually started creating GitHub issues. I thought it might be a little easier to follow along with kind of the tasks that we're going to be working on. So if you head over to the repository, you can see that there are currently 5 issues up. And the current one that we're working on today, and hopefully we'll hit some other ones as well, are creating modules in the server for Twitch OAuth flow. So I started working on this a little bit yesterday, but mainly it's just getting everything set up in an async and await sort of way, right? Using that cool new syntax and making sure it all works with promises and that fun stuff. So we're going to continue doing that today, but I just want to let you know about the GitHub issues. What theme are you using for VS Code? This theme, let me tell you. So Dakota, let me give you a little backstory. I used to use Atom Editor last week, and I was peer pressured into using VS Code. So bear with me while I try to figure out where I can find my my theme for you. Let's see. It's somewhere in here, I'm sure, right? One of those things where I can go to like preferences, color theme. Oh, okay, dark plus, default dark. That's it. Ballistics, hey mate, you know this is stuff I can get behind. Oh, I know, dude. I know. And in all honesty, I had a blast using this yesterday. And the best part about this has been the integrated terminal. Oh my god, man, how incredible. It's awesome. It's been really, really fun. And I don't know, just, man, either I didn't have enough plugins or Atom didn't come with enough plugins to begin with, because there are some pretty dope features that come directly out of the box with VS Code. So I've been happy with it so far. and I'm excited to be using it. All right, so let's get started then, eh? So the first thing I want to do is let's go ahead and just pull up our terminals real quick. Let's get our npm and our node stuff up. So cd SimpleAlerts. Oh, I spelled it wrong. All right, so we now should be able to do ng serve here, and then cd SimpleAlerts dash server. Here we should be able to do npm start. Let's just go ahead and make sure everything's running properly. I use Monica. Yeah, VS Code is amazing. Yeah, dude, Dakota, it's awesome, and I'm happy that I've been peer pressured into it. Testing it out. So far, so good. Really been having a good time with it. So let's go over to 4200. Open up our inspector, and we should be good to go from here. See what happens. Yo! Showercap George with the host. Thank you very much, Showercap. Hope you're doing all right, man. Welcome in, welcome in. Awesome. So we go here. Hit that. Okay, we are getting an error back because we are sending back a something else and not a JSON. But the token is what we were looking for. So this was working last night, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so this is on the Angular side saying, hey dude, we didn't get a JSON back to parse, so. Hi, Pixel in chat, hope everyone was well. Yo, thanks. Thanks, George. How's it going, man? Doing all right today? Yeah, I started using it over Sublime 3 days ago. Oh, no way. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. What else? Token and server, we don't need token anymore. Now we can move on to our next method, which is get user info method. So this is going to be the method where we're actually going to grab user info from the person's Twitch account, right? I'm really well, thank you, my good man. Glad you are. Yeah, thank you, man. Good. I'm glad. Your stream go all right last, it was last Saturday, I think, right? Last Friday? Cool, yeah, so let's start converting this async stiff. And that's going to be right here. And at this point, we should be sending data to the client as so. Oh, it's so much cleaner. This was a whole mess before. So are you doing this Kraken or Helix? We are using Helix, Dakota. Yes, Ballistic. We are using Helix. Alright, so we're going to get user info. So the first thing we need to do is I'm going to basically follow the same setup as this guy here. We're just going to be returning a promise, right? So return a new promise. And we need to do a resolve. Reject. Damn, dude, this song is so much intenseness right now. And then in this guy, this is where we're going to make our HTTPS request. So we can basically just kind of copy and paste this in. No point of rewriting it when we already have it here. Oh. Or not. Let's just do this guy here. Dude, and I love the auto formatting. Holy moly, it's been fantastic. Oh snap, we're using async await now too? All of the stops are out. Yeah, dude. I was like, I have to do this. I feel so dumb not using this beautifulness that JavaScript has to offer, right? So we're here, baby. I did this yesterday. I didn't stream it yesterday, so that's part of the reason why I know. Yo, Sloozy GG, welcome in. How's it going, my man? Glad to have you in. Do that there, and then we're gonna just bring in our response here, right? So essentially, doing our comma here. Love the error part of VS Code. Yeah, dude, everything's awesome. Honestly, like everything is actually pretty freaking great. I'm very amazed with it. Okay, cool. So we get our response. When we get our response, we're gonna go ahead and do our on data, user info, log out our token, and then so here we are actually grabbing from an array because our response is going to end up being an array. From Twitch, because you can request multiple user accounts at the same time. And then basically we're just going to package up a JSON and then return that in a resolve. So this is all fine, right? But it actually is not very fine and dandy inside our async methods. And you can see from here, right? We have our on response is the first thing, and we have our actual data. We have a data property up here. Right, so let's go ahead and first start with this, because on data what we want to do is we want to go ahead and actually get data and make sure we're putting it in. Yo, Sloozy GG with the follow. Welcome to the team. Thanks for joining the Pixelogic team, man. Thanks for coming by today. I hope you're doing all right. All right, so we get our data, right, and our token. This is not correct, right? What? Oh no, this is our token that we're passing in. I lied, that is correct. Don't need that really anymore. Now we're just testing to make sure that we get our user data. So this now will be, I put user data, yeah. JSON parse, we're going to parse out our user info object. We should probably call this users data, because there could be more than one. So are you using the v5 to get the token? No, we're actually using Twitch new API. Dakota with the follow. Welcome to the team, my man. Thanks for coming by today. Hope you're doing all right. I really appreciate that. No, we're using Twitch's new API, Dakota, again. Oh, I saw some v5 code? Potentially. So this, from my understanding, this was the... If I'm not mistaken, this is the id.twitch.tv is the new Twitch API stuff, correct? I could be wrong. Let me know, though. That was my understanding of it. And then for the actual endpoints, we're using Helix. It's like, the whole API scheming stuff is just so bonkers. I don't understand it. Like, their naming scheme and, like, I guess they're in the process of switching over to, like, Helix and things like that. All right, cool. User info. Make sure you print it out just to see that we have our JSON, and then we'll probably remove that later on. And then we're going to actually put a check here, right? Because if there's some sort of error, if we don't get something, there's not always a possibility that we're going to get data from that. So basically, we should just put our catch here. So we're going to say if user info, or yeah, user data dot length. Oh boy, can't remember. C#, Swift. Which is the length property? Oh, I thought it was API Twitch Kraken or API Twitch Helix. No idea about. Yeah, so ID is for the authentication portion of it, doing the code exchange and things like that. All right. So as long as we're greater than 0, right, we can go in here. I'm going to try something new actually today. I learned this from from someone I'm working with. He was telling me he enjoys checking for the worst case, and then when he does that, it will automatically just anything will return in there, and then it won't keep going, right? So essentially, we can just do reject. Reject, and then we can put there was no data. There was no data in the response. Okay. And then if it does go through, we just hit this part and we're good to go. Yo, Demon521. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. I'll have to look into that when I switch over in November. I'm kind of waiting for Helix to come out for alpha before I switch to it. Yeah, that's completely valid, man. If you already have an app that's already built, I would try to wait as long as you can, right? It's always a pain in the ass. But this is a brand new app, so might as well start with the new stuff, right? Alright, so user info, we get our user. var JSON, so basically right now all we're doing is passing the user's display main email over. And we're going to do some stuff in here as well. And then this guy is wrong here as well. So at this point, we just resolve our user JSON, right? You need to return reject others. Oh, thanks, Ballistics. I appreciate that, man. I didn't even notice that. Thanks, dude. Yo, Splinter. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, my dude? Welcome back. How's your weekend, man? Doing all right? Kind of depends on what info you want, to be honest, because a lot of the stuff from Kraken isn't on Helix yet. Yes, that's another thing I've noticed. So the stuff I'm really looking for are followers and subscribers. Those are the two main things. Other than that, I don't really need too much. And I believe subscribers is on Helix, and I think followers is too. Yeah, good. We had more snow. Disaster. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can take any more snow, dude. It's getting wild. Okay, cool. And then we need to do... It was this guy. On response end. So on data, we're doing that. And then on end, we're going to resolve. That's what it was. So let's do this. And this should be... I guess technically this should be user JSON. And then we have var user data. Right? Because once we get it, we want to return it there. Cool. Normally you work 2 hours on this project. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to get up earlier. I'm trying to work on it a little longer because there's a lot to do. And we're already on day 5, so. My main thing is notifications. Helix doesn't say if the follower has them enabled. Also, Helix doesn't have the bot status API yet. Oh no. Sorry, dude. Didn't know any of that. So I'm assuming you have some sort of Twitch application out, or integration with Twitch on your app, Dakota. What is it? Would love to hear more about it. Okay. And then we have the .on error, right? So that's going to happen... I think it should happen here. Right? I should be able to throw this guy in here. Yeah, I think it should be... Or... This is in here. Oh. Let me remove this stuff first. Because we don't need that anymore. Let's just make sure our curlies are all matched up properly. No, what was I missing? I had... This guy matches there. This guy matches there. This guy matches there. This guy matches here. That goes up there. That goes up there. So I think we were missing one more of those. What else was I missing? Or do I have one too many? No. Mostly for Deepbot, Phantom Bot, and Streamlabs Bot. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's really cool. I've never done with Twitch, to be honest. Done a bit of Discord, a lot with Slack, whenever I start Twitch. Twitch is, it seems pretty straightforward. Seems pretty straightforward right now. By the way, Pixel Problem tab is telling you the issues. Yes, it is. But 87. All right, getting there. But why? I don't think this needs a comma anywhere. This formatting stuff is sort of, okay, hold up. The way I usually do this is I kind of take each piece of code at a time and then I just go through it. So that goes here. This is why I hate JS. PHP is worse. PHP is 10 times worse than this, man. That's all right. We'll get this. We'll get this. I think that right there is probably the issue. Because this should line up with that, which it does. And then this should line up with the response. This should line up down there. This should line up there. That should line up there. That should line up there. Oh no. I love Jade language. I haven't used Jade before, in all honesty. Oh my god, this is stupid. This is dumb. The responses? Yeah, response lines up fine. Oh, the request. Dot request. Where does this guy end up? That should be like that, and then we should have dot on. Ah. What the shit is going on? Yo, Connor, what's up? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. How's it going today? I enjoy handlebars too. I love handlebars, man. Love, love, love it. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, that should be that. And then on the request, right? it should be dot on. Now we have error. We have error. Right? And here we should have reject with error. Sass can be fun too. Sass is really the best way, in my opinion, for CSS. In regards to variables in it as well. Really good. Oh, what's going on? Gotta love that Monday feeling. What are we building here? It's my first time in stream, but it also looks really interesting. Hey, Connor. Well, welcome in, man. Yeah, thanks for that, Splinter. Yeah, that's what we're building. Feel free to ask any questions if you got any, my dude. All right, this is just getting a little ridiculous now. With stupid stuff. And then shoot dot end. There we go. All right, we should be good, guys. Yo, Victor, what's up, my dude? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. All right, guys, we got it. We got it. So I think this should give us what we're looking for. Okay, so I've been having some weird issues with this syntax stuff because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't like to work. Right? Like, technically, that should be like that, because this is how the syntax up here is. I don't know. It, like, wants to work sometimes, and other times it doesn't. I don't know if it's because I'm doing an error, or it's something to do with that. Yeah, booyah, that's right, man. Booyah. Alright, so, next step is to actually implement this over here. Which we already have. So at this point, let's make sure that we log out our user JSON. And then essentially it should send over to our Angular side and we should be good to go, guys. So let's npm start this. We'll go over here. Yo, Jen Earth, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Oh, Brian, thank you so much for joining the team. Welcome in. Connor, I just missed your follow, dude. Thank you very much for joining the team, Connor. Hope you guys are doing all right. Thanks for stopping by again. If you're using Purdy, it will try to respect what you've already done with it. That's why it might be working in some places. Got it. Yeah, I am using Prettier. Yeah, it's like, it's half and half. It's sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so something happened. Okay, we got an unhandled promise rejection. Resolve is not defined. All right, so I probably spelled it wrong, to be completely honest, because I always do that. In our promise, resolve is there. No, that looks right. Promise resolved. Forgot my double wrap. Cool. Let's try this again. Go back here, hit this, hit that. Close, but we did get an error here. User data, line 68. So I probably forgot to change a variable. Yeah. Oh wait, why? What? User data is not defined. User's data. Ha! I forgot the S. Yo, all purple smoke too. Thank you for joining the team. Welcome in. Damn, what a follow train today. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. Dakota, LOL. Hey, don't LOL at me, man. One thing you'll start to realize as you watch his streams is my spelling is horrendous. And I always misspell things and everything will always break. Simple typos, yeah. Oh, hey, lots of followers. Welcome, folks. Yeah, buddy. All right, we got this. Nope. Got something else wrong. Again, user data. God. All right, hold up. Let's do a command F. User data. That's the only one. All right. There we go. I promise this will work this time, folks. But we'll see. All right, all right. Let's see it. Nope. What happened? User info. Dude, oh my god. All right. Users data. Data. User JSON. We're getting there. Hey, Hex, what's up, man? Good morning. Recommend using a linter of some sort to help pluck out typos before running. That or switch a server project to TypeScript. That's a very good point. We want more errors. Dude, I can give you more. I promise you that. I promise you that. Alright, this is the one. I feel it. I feel it, guys. Okay. Okay. There we go. Our data's in. So, promise resolved, data, got it back. Got some coolness there, promise resolved again. Display name, yeah, okay, there we go. So, what's the error here? Unexpected token in JSON at position 0. Alright, so let's, I guess, take a look at the Angular side now and see what's coming out, right? ES Sletten will give you a red squigglies under variables that aren't declared properly. Oh, I should look into that. Yeah, thanks, Ballistics. Yo, all purple smoke. I'm the same way with spelling. Yeah, dude. I think it's just basically all software developers are the same way. VS Code. Oh, VS. Yes, Visual Studio is pretty fantastic in that sense, man. I agree. You're on ES Sletten quite a bit? Okay. Awesome. Alright, that's my next step into my VS Code journey, is to get ES Sletten set up. Just wait until you replace the exclamation, semicolon with the Greek question mark. No, I'm gonna definitely wait for that, dude. Okay, so let's figure out what we're getting on the Angular side, because it's trying to parse this out, but it's getting a U, so there must be some sort of weirdness happening there. I wonder if I can see it on my network request. The response on that. Oh, it still says user JSON. Ah, that's why. Found it, guys. We're not actually returning anything. So we can remove this now. And now we can actually do something with it. Oh, man. Unicode characters. Alright, this is it. You ready? We're gonna get something on the screen. Hey, there you go. So we just went through it. We got our async, we got our await, we got our info pixelogic dev, and there's my email. No, yeah, I've literally hard-coded user JSON yesterday when I was testing this out, and now I just need to change it. I put it as a string. Yeah, this is sick. All right, we got it working. Nice div. Good job, folks. So let's do a little cleanup now. Man, oh my God. If you guys remember who have been on the stream, this entire post call was all of this code right in there. It looked god awful. Look how clean this is now. This is so sexy. Look at that. Oh wait, oof, baby. Oh baby, looking so good. All right, I want to make sure that we are getting the proper log statement. So here we have promise resolved in get auth token. I want to know where I am. Actually, I'm going to show you a syntax that I started using in Swift, guys. I actually made a extension for it in my code. I like putting the method name in front of it like that. I find it easier to do those things. Here we can put get user info. Another useful feature of VS Code for changing right-click rename symbol through factor. Holy, mind blown! I saw that little dancey guy going there. Wonder who added this to the queue. Hey, I love that, dude. Yeah, yo, use specify. This song's good, man. All these songs I saved to my Spotify. The ones I really like. It's pretty ballin'. I really like music like this when I'm coding. But this definitely isn't my music of choice. I listen to a very different type of music. Alright, get user info promise resolve. Where is this statement coming from? Console.log error. Console.log user data. That's where it is. Alrighty, let's make sure that this is still working after I added those log statements, right? Probably should be, but let's be safe. So you guys can see that design is not really intact right now. We're really working on trying to get the back-end stuff all wired up together. We can worry about the design and beautifulness, I would say probably closer to the last week and a half, assuming we get everything. Okay, cool. So get auth token promise resolved, get user info promise resolved. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to add just a little bit more logging so I'm not going crazy when I do things, and if errors come up, at least we know where it is, right? All right. So I think in here what we can do is we can say console.log, and this is get auth token, starting auth token request. Let's make sure we know exactly what we're doing at each part of our code, right? We can't get too much of that, I'd say. Response. So here we can say response received. Throw it in our token, then on end, promise resolved, and then not we throw an error. I think that's pretty good. I noticed with the notifications, I used to listen to heavy dubstep, but I recently switched. Oh, with the notifications, yeah. I switched over to chill dance music. Feels, yes, it does. It does. Like this type of music is a lot easier to focus with. But it just depends on my mood. Like if I need something to hype me up, I'm like, oh, gotta go, you know? Yo, Cag, what's up, dude? Welcome in, man, from Switzerland. How's it going over there? In and out and about. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, my man. Peace. Enjoy your time. I gotta bounce and do some Android stuff. I'll be on Discord. Will do, Splinter. Thanks for coming by, dude. Yo, I would love to talk about that Android stuff. What? I'm excited to hear. Splinter doing Android stuff? Wowza. Oh. Alright, so here, again, same log statement. I don't know why it made me laugh. I noticed by the notifications. Yeah, I hope some people get it. And they're not just like, what the hell is this? It's the next module for college, so getting a head start before we start. Dude, get it done, man. That's awesome. I hope it goes well for you. Let me know when you got some iOS stuff you need to do for college. Alright, get user info there. And then we can have this guy here. And what did I write up here? I said response received. Response received. Parse out our info. There's no data. Oh, so we want this. Maybe we do want this. No, I think that should be all right. I heard Android. I'm fully paying attention now. It's really smart. I did that, make college a shit ton easier. Oh my god. I'm not paying for Apple for the privilege of iOS coding. Oh, dude, you make me laugh. I just filed my taxes yesterday for my corporation, and apparently you get tax write-offs on all that type of stuff. So the $100 you pay a year, you can write that off your taxes. Who would have thunk it? It's awesome. All right, I think we're good there with the log statement, guys. Let's take a look-see, and we'll go ahead and move on from this after we commit. Connect with Twitch. Cool. So like a loading screen there would probably be good, right? Okay, get auth token starting auth token request, response received, promise resolved. Starting with auth token request, response received, promise resolved. Perfect. Much better. Much better. Tax write-off. Irish government would probably add an extra tax to it if I declared. Well, dude, you should check. I don't know. This is the first year that I've paid taxes on this LLC that I put together last year, and I don't know. There was a lot of stuff I'm like, dude, this is gonna be god awful. It's gonna be terrible, but it's actually, at least in the U.S. I guess it depends, right? But they're trying to foster small business, which is really cool. I really like that. Okay, cool. So I think we're good here, guys. Let's add another terminal here, bash. All right, so we have our server.js and our Twitch.js there. So let's just verify that everything here looks good. These are the only things we changed. Oh, and this. Yeah, and I think we're good. That's looking solid. Our Angular side is working. So let's do a get status, a get add, get commit, tweaking, get user info to abide by async await. Push it. Alrighty. Cool. So that's good there. And I can say, for any of you guys that came in a little later, at the beginning of the stream, I was telling everyone that I created GitHub issues yesterday. I thought it might be a little easier to follow along as we're making new tasks and as we're going through stuff. On stream and off, right? To keep up with stuff. And yeah, so this is just one of the tasks. So it was create a module and server for Twitch OAuth flow. So essentially it was just separating this out into its own Twitch file, right? And bringing that into our server, so we can do things like Twitch get auth, Twitch get user info. It'll be much easier, especially when we start importing in Streamlabs and stuff like that. So finished adding, finished tweaking, get user info, abide by async await. This can be closed. Yeah, I think this will be good to go. So we'll close and comment this. Git hurts my head at times. It can, man. It can. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm a huge fan of Git. I'm amazed with it. I love how incredible it is. So I would love to answer questions for you if you have any. Yeah, making class files is better than putting all the code in one place. Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's much better to do it as soon as you can. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have the design, implement homepage, rename homepage component. All right, we want this one. This is the next step. So in this task, I wanted to rename the home to dashboard. So the component that we have right now on our Angular side is home, which is where we're being redirected now. I don't like that too much. I don't think it's not a very descriptive way. Or I don't know, it doesn't look good to me, so I don't like it. So we're gonna change it. So there's a few things we have to do, right? So the first is switch the Twitch success URI to a different URI. I like Git, but I prefer the GitHub GUI. Do you? I started learning Git with Terminal, so I've never really enjoyed the GUI because a lot of the verbiage on the GUI doesn't make sense to me. Like sync. Sync is not a thing in Git, right? It's pull, push, fetch, and that's it. I haven't seen a sync method before, so. Dakota, is there a way to get from one and push to a fork? Do you mind elaborating a little bit, Dakota? Is there a way to get from one and push to a fork? So you can, the first step in forking is you fork a repository, and then usually when you fork something, right, you're going to add changes to it and eventually make a pull request in that other repository. I'm just not quite sure what you're asking. Okay, so first step is doing our Twix success URI. So let's go actually to our, where are we? Our app modules here. And let's go ahead and set up our component. So this we want to actually be called dashboard. And as of now, we can go ahead and keep that as home component. We'll just change the dashboard name. Same here, never use GUI. I just love terminal commands and that's it. Yeah, I'm the same way, but I think it all depends. Git's very intimidating, like extremely intimidating. I remember when I had to first use it, I was like, oh God, I don't want to be dumb and ask all these questions, but that's the only way to learn it, in all honesty. Yeah, is there one way to get updates from one, then push to the fork instead of having always update the fork to get it from it and then push to it? Yeah, so that's basically how open source projects work, right? So you fork down the repository, or you fork it, and it basically makes a clone of it in your current repository, but it's like the fork aspect, right, is it all leads back to the original. So you clone that forked repository that is now under you. You can make all your changes, whatever. And then you should be able to push that to just the fork, right? Just your local version. And then when you're ready, you make the pull request into the other repository that you forked from. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I think the best way to go about doing this is probably just doing a generate. So ngg component dashboard, ngg component dashboard. So we'll just make a dashboard component, and then from there we can remove the home component. I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, but if they update, I have to update my fork, which is pain. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I haven't ever run into that. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like it's something that you just kind of have to do. But I don't know if it's as easy as like a merge. I don't know if you can like merge forks. I'm not sure how that works. But I think that's on purpose. Because I think you like fork per version. Like that's the correct way to do it, right? All right, so we're gonna add the dashboard component here. And then now we're going to remove the home component. Get out of here, mate. Alrighty. And then let's make sure that we properly give our... I mean, there's not much, but let's just make sure that we do it, right? We'll do it like this. Yeah, and it's going to complain. What is it actually complaining about? Okay, it's not defined. Good. So let's make sure that we define that then. And really, all we just need this guy down here. That's going to be actually for on init. So let's go ahead and just grab this here, and we're going to throw it into our throw it into our component in our constructor here, right? And then we actually need to make sure we import these guys over. Cool. So that should be good there. Close out of that. And then dashboard. You should be good to go now, dude. Yeah, display name and email. And there was no CSS, right? There's nothing there. Yeah, I think we should be good. Dashboard implements on init. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and remove this. Home. Get out of here. Awesome. So is there like a save all type deal? Oh, Angular, yeah, dude, it's fantastic. I'm loving it so far. Have you used the built-in Git with VS Code? Yeah, that's actually what I just used. Or like, are you talking, is there like another way to do it? Like the one they have in Visual Studio? Tried Git Kraken? Yeah, I tried it as well. I didn't like it either. I don't know. I can't get into it. Just got to use terminal. It's much easier for me. I don't know what the problem is here. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then this guy here, unable to open home colon found in. I want to make sure that we don't have that anymore. Oh, so is this part of some sort of other file, I'm wondering? Because they're adding it to... TS. I'm just curious. I'm going to ng serve this real quick and see if that error goes away. Or if it actually breaks. The side where you have 9 updates, yes. Go save all open files. F1 works too. Yeah, this is these are all the changes right through GitHub. I've looked at this. This seems pretty cool to use your diff tool. I would rather do it like this than through command line for sure. But for actually committing and making sure I know what I'm doing, like actually committing, it's much easier. Go save all open files. Ah, Command Shift P. F1 works too. Okay, let's see. I don't know on my... No, I have to do function F1. No. I'm not sure. I'm using a Windows keyboard on my Mac. So, oh, no. F1 doesn't work that way. But see, there's no problem there. Now it's gonna give me that. Is there a way to suppress a warning? I don't think so. Probably not, right? Control Shift P. Let's try that. It's probably Command Shift P. Nope. Control Shift P. All right, hold up. Delete Angular component CLI. Let's make sure we got rid of everything. Delete the component directory assuming you didn't use fly, and then remove it from ng module. Ng module. Okay. That's where I need to go. Where's ng module? And which is declare. That's what I thought. Connor, go to the file viewer sidebar, and then there's a save button with all your files. Go. Yo, son of a pun. Son of a pun. Hey there, what's up? Gotcha. Gotcha. I need to find this ng module. I did remove it, right? Yeah. Okay. If you're unsure what to do, it says you have a clean app, meaning no current git. The generic components see what changed. After module.ts. Index.ts. But no, you sacrificed your late night Sunday party to come on Monday for us? What? Dude, you know I'll always sacrifice that for you. Don't worry about that. Command KS. I'm pretty sure that's... What? I don't need... Oh! There's shortcuts. Save all. Shift, I think that is? Or is that Control? Shift Command S? Cool. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate that. Is a chord, so press Command K, then release, then press K. Gotcha. Cool. What's your opinion on the Bay Area intensive coding boot camps? Son of a pun, I don't know too much about it, so I can't really comment on it. But I think anything that helps you learn is great. You know, it just depends on how people learn. Tell me more about it. Maybe I can answer it a bit more. Just want to make sure I am getting this stupid module out, because these errors annoy me. I think it should be fine. I just don't know why it's not liking this. Yo, son of a pun, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team, man. Thanks for coming by today. YouTube is awesome for learning code. Yes, it is. I agree. This is not it. I feel bad committing this code when there's this error here, but it builds, so there's no error. Why? Why is this happening, Ballistics? Tell me. You have to reload the code, I find. Yeah, that's all right. So Stack Overflow? Yes, 100%. Coding bootcamps are good if you're a good person-to-person learner. Yes, I would agree. Let's see, is there like a... All right, let's try this. Exit out of VS Code, open it back up. I tend to not liking deleting files much. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but all my bashes are removed. That's so sad. That's right. Okay, so we do cd SimpleAlerts. All right. So that's there. That's there. We need to now change our route within Twitch. So I have to do this actually off stream. It's just a URL change. Because I have to sign into my Twitch stuff and credentials and all that fun stuff that we love. Let me just do that real quick. Boot camps. Yeah, I've been to I think one boot camp, and it was an iOS boot camp. But I don't even think it was really a boot camp because it was only for like 2 hours maybe. I don't know if that's considered like a boot camp or not. But it was pretty cool. I learned a good amount. But it was more of a come join our boot camp and then, learn more about how we can better your programming skills and it can become a full-time job and all this stuff. So it's pretty cool. You can use command palette to reload without quitting it. Oh, sweet, man. Thanks, Ballistics. I'm not sure, yeah. I just use Google if I get lost. I think most people do, in all honesty. All right. I'm in a portal right now, and it's just, we're going to change it now to dashboard. Submit. And one thing that we're going to have to do is actually change our URI as well. So if we actually go here, right, we can say Twitch access URI to dashboard. We change that on the regular side, creating dashboard current, moving home component. We have done that. So now it's just verify it all works. And we should be able to be good to go from there. I'd love to go to a hackathon. Oh, Connor, my man, do it, dude. Go to a hackathon. It is the absolute bomb. You would love it. Highly recommend hackathons. That could be fun. Yeah, to go, dude, hackathons, man. I've been trying to set up an online hackathon here. A while ago, I was doing like hitting a donation level, and once we hit that amount, I was gonna start coordinating this hackathon. So I don't know how that's gonna end up. I'm not sure like the best way to go about doing it, but I think an online hackathon would be a lot of fun for you guys to submit your projects, and then we have like some prizes at the end, which would be really fun. DuckDuckGo. I've never used it, Benil. Thanks for sharing, man. Okay, so next we need to go here, and we have Twitch token, and the big thing we need in our app, dashboard, root component. Was it root? Or was it... no, it was login, excuse me. Yeah, so here I need to make sure that we do the right URI to dashboard. What's the problem here, dude? Exceeds maximum line length. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Victor, that sounds so awesome, dude. An online hackathon. Yeah, dude. It's there are a lot of online hackathons. If you guys didn't know, that's like a definitely a thing that's out there. But yeah, I wanted to make one for our community. So gonna try to do that eventually. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I would love to do that. I'd be down for an online hackathon. Sounds fun. Work time permitting. Yeah, of course. It would be more of a 24-hour on the weekend probably, and during that time I would stream 24 hours. And I would try to build my own stuff, and then at the end you guys submit your projects, and then I'll judge it, and then top 3 best hacks will get some sort of prize, you know. So yeah, for a while I had like a little donation thing on the bottom, and it was, I think I had about $90, and it was out of 150. Um, and it was more of to get half of those proceeds to get prizes. So everything donated after that would be donated towards prizes and things like that. So I thought it'd be really cool if we could get like some dope, like first place project could get like a new monitor or like some sort of really dope keyboard or like, you know, some really cool stuff, not just like a t-shirt or something. I would love that. It's just hard when you don't have enough money for it. You guys should start the next Pied Piper iconic. Son of a pun. Dude, a lot of people have told me that I look like Guilfoyle. When I sometimes wear my hair down and they're like, dude, you're freaking Guilfoyle. Hey, March 24th though. Let's do it. Dude, just hit me up on Discord, mate. I'd love to help. Yeah, sure, man. I definitely will. I'll post in the Discord when it gets a little more serious. Really, it's finding a weekend that I can do it. And then, yeah, just getting it set up. I don't think it should be too bad if it's online. Oh, well, that's a silly error. Yes, it is. Yes, a better looking Guilfoyle. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, so we changed that. We did that. And then should have prefix app. Ooh, this is a good Angular one too. Uh-oh. I don't want to change that though. Why can't I suppress these things? That kind of sucks. That kind of blows. All right, npm start. Let's get over here and let's see what we got. Hit that, hit that. Hey, it works. We did it, boys. Boys and girls, we did it. I'm happy about that. Maybe we can get some companies to sponsor the prizes. Maybe. It depends, man. It depends. I don't know. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how to reach out to that, but maybe that's, I don't know. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? Maybe we can find some companies that'd be interested in doing that. I reached out a while back to who are they? RayWinderlich.com. I don't know if you guys have ever used them. I used them a lot when I was doing iOS development. And I was like, I love your guys' product. Is there any way we can do some sort of like sponsorship or whatever? And they're like, nah, not this time. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Dakota GG. Yo. Yeah, dude, see that? Dashboard. That's awesome. Cool. So that's done, folks. We did that. Oh, sorry, Ballistics. Workaround. TSLint disable next line. All right. Where can I throw that, dude? Ask Microsoft to sponsor. Nice, dude. I'm sure if I ask them. Okay, I could ask them, but they wouldn't do it for a small streamer like me, unfortunately. There are Microsoft streamers out there. There are. They're like tech advocates for Microsoft that do streaming. My friend just started Microsoft. Oh, nice, son. Where'd they start? Toss it above the line. That's too long. Oh, cool. Thanks, Blow6. Appreciate that, man. Ooh, baby. I love that. I love that. Hell yeah. We got an error though. What happened? The fuck? It refreshed the page. God, I gotta fix that. Oh, Seattle. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Microsoft's a great company to work for. Nah, I like this. This is cool. I'm fine with this. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Son of Pun. Do you know what team he's working for, or she? Alright, so we're deleting all the home components, modifying plugin, modifying root, modifying app.ts. Cool. Looks good. Changing home component to dashboard. All right, folks, we're getting through this. This is awesome. also have had a bit of experience with Mongo and JavaScript, right? Like, it's just makes sense. Just makes sense. MongoDB is fun. I don't know. I said it like that, but it's because he said mango. I wanted to say it with that accent. MongoDB. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun, and I think it would be a nice addition. So this is the flow that I was thinking of when building this out. Basically, hint the SimpleAlerts page, right? Someone goes in there. They're like, all right, sign in, right? So we get to this page. Right here, connect with Twitch, cool. And then the OAuth flow happens. You're brought to the home screen or the dashboard. And then we check to see if the user exists, right? So that's where we set up our database connections. We're gonna see if the user is already in our database. If they are in there, let's go ahead and load in their settings. So each person should have their own settings. And these settings will correspond to how they have their main view set up. And then if it exists, slow. If not, create the document, store in the initial settings, and you're good to go. So I think that's a good flow. So basically, it's not just setting it up to do all that. It's something we can do. Ballistics, you don't like Mongo? Damn, dude. MongoDB vanilla is a NoSQL document-based database. You'll see more about it as we start going through it now. I've only done a little bit of SQLite Dakota. I'm not a fan. Cool. All right, before we start this, guys, I'm gonna take a quick pee break, and I'll be right back. All right? Cool. Thanks. Hey guys, sorry about that. Not using a bottle? Oh, yo, TK Peasy. I forgot, I took out my catheter last night, so, you know, gotta use the toilet now. What's up, man? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. I haven't really used it a ton. I only use it for at work when I'm told. I've only had bad experience. With Mongo or with SQLite? I just find database made with SQLite easier to edit offline, but each their own. HSORs can be fun too. Yeah, each their own at the end of the day, right? And also, it all depends on what you're working with. All depends. All right, so I honestly don't remember the last time I set up a MongoDB was 2 years ago, maybe? I don't know. So let's get that set up. I like following tutorials. I don't know if you guys have noticed. H2 source Mongo, got it. Yeah, it all depends. Like, I think it can be a little bit of a hassle to set up, but I think once it's set up, it's pretty solid. I really enjoy it. TKPZ Air? Air, yes. Yes. No, what? Oh, the music I meant. Okay, cool. Yeah. This is just a playlist I found online, or on Spotify, so glad you like it, man. Alright. This is setting up online. I just want to do it locally for now. Oh, does it? YAML. Da da la 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 la. No, this is not what I'm looking for. I just need to get my native Node stuff in here, or Mongo stuff. Okay, let's make sure I have. I'm gonna open an external terminal for this. So we have it. Let's see, I think that should be good. And we'll go from here. Okay, so we can install the driver on this guy. pretty sure this is all. Have a Mongo shell. Just do a Mongo? Okay, yeah, there it is. And then what was to show all my databases and things like that. I like this. Nice song. Show DBs. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. So I have, these are my my cycles DBs. Cool, all right. Okay. So basically what we can do is we start up our MongoDB locally here using the shell. After we start this command here, so let's actually go through this. Command K, and we'll do mongod. That will start it up actually, and then this is a port that it connects to, and then again this will show our, this will be our actual shell where we can see all this stuff. Oh, Cycles app uses MongoDB? Yes, it does. It does have a backend of MongoDB. Yeah, buddy. This is how it all started here. Just gotta reminisce. So if I do use, will this automatically create a new one? SimpleAlerts. Okay, yeah. Show DBs. What if I do use cycles DB? Oh shit. Oh boy. Alright, hold up. Create new DB MongoDB shell. A lot of these commands I just don't remember. To display the database you're using, type, oh, just type DB. Cycles DB. Okay, SimpleAlerts is there. All right. Oh shit! Sorry about that, guys. Just whacked my microphone. Show collections. Show collections. But I think that's for what's inside the DB. We don't have anything in there. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make sure. It looks like it created it. I think we should be good. Seem to be fine in there. So now we can go ahead and do a couple things. So one, I think I'm going to need to start setting up a development environment. So we are going to do this, guys. We're going to do this. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to create what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and go to the environment file that I have. I'm going to do it off stream though on this side so I can just edit this stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is add the I'll probably add the Mongo URL. So this guy here, right? This is nothing to hide there, but I want to make sure that I do environment variables as well. So this is all dev, right? When we put this up in, the plan is Heroku, all these environment variables are going to change. So go and just keep adding hip hop. Yeah, go for it, my man. I'm really enjoying it. I appreciate this. I'm saving a lot of these. So let's go ahead and add the environment. So if I can remember properly, we're just to do property node env. and we're going to set this as dev. And then we have, what else do we got? The next one is db URL. And then we're just going to set that right now as this guy, right, for our dev environment. And then we have db name. We're going to set as SimpleAlerts. Pretty straightforward. Awesome. So then in this case, we don't even need these properties anymore. We should have those set up in our environment file. So it's Mongo client .connect, and then we're going to use process.env. Oh, no, what?
I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle who throws a dick around, bound to go through plat.
Process.env, right? It's totally spaced out. Yeah, process.env. Okay. And then this is called db URL. And then assert equal console.log. It's actually connected. Client.db name, and this will be process.env dot db name. Cool. Awesome. And then client.close after setting it up. So now I'm curious if I should, no, as soon as I import this file in, right? We should go ahead and just load it up. So we'll have db. Do this here. Database db. I'm loving that auto completion too, by the way. Fantastic. What exactly are the development tags useful in Node.js? This is coming from an Android developer thinking we're mostly developing or releases based on what Git branch one is in. Okay, so but no, basically what's happening is basically you have different environments, right? You can have your dev environment, a test environment, and a production environment. So locally, right, we have all these different properties connections that connect to different things like the database, right? We are hard coding it to localhost and a certain port. But when you upload this to a server, right? So when we use Heroku and we put this in the cloud essentially, that port's going to change. That URL can change completely because we're going to want to set that to a remote database that is storing our data. So we need to make sure we have a connection to that. So in that case, we can check for the environment there and be like, okay, if this environment is blah, go ahead and use this. And that's basically what it's doing. I suggest switching from console log to debug soon. It just cuts down on the console loader and means you can leave them for debugging later on. Awesome point, dude. I'm going to make that as a task actually right now. That's actually a really, really good idea. So that is change console.log to debug. You know the drill. That's all it is. You know the drill. Yeah, it's a really good point. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I didn't put any of my tags or anything. Sign self. I made this tag too. We have enhancement and then release 1.0. Keeping things organized is the way to do it. Awesome. So let's get back to our database here. Setting this up should be good there. What else do we need to do in this sense now? I think we need to run it and see what happens, really. See if we get a connection. Right? I would say so. Connect successfully to server. Usually there's some sort of log statements, no? Okay, so here we should do database connection was successful. All right, cool. Benil, do you mean get tags? Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point. Sorry about that, Benil. Yeah, let me know what you meant by that. All right, cool. All right, so we're connected. We're good to go there. So now let's start inserting our stuff. So it's the OAuth will happens, brought to home, check to see if user already exists by Twitch username. So first we need to make a collection, right? And our collection will be of users, which we can find here how this is all set up, right? So add app.js the following function, which uses the insert menu method to add 3 documents to the documents collection. And so basically what we're going to do now is we're going to do our modules. Oh. Module.exports, and then this is where we can start writing our functions. So add new user, essentially, right? And I think right now what we're going to want to pass in is probably a how I'm associating them. So I'm thinking username, right? So this will be their Twitch username. I think that's the best way to probably associate each person, because that's always going to be unique, right? No one can have the same username on Twitch. So first thing we're going to do, okay, so it has db callback collection. So db.collection as documents. All right, let's try something here. So essentially, we should use some sort of... Should we make a collection first? Or just do it like this? I'm pretty sure if the collection does not exist, the collection will be made. It'll be inserted into there. Or maybe not. If you do work roughly in the same in JS, normally use a development branch to deploy to QA server to smoke test the QA app against master release to push that to production server. Yeah. I think it works mostly the same in a lot of development, in a lot of C ballistics. It's all very similar. See the and create documents for more information. Insert a new document into the collection. Call a specific collection in the current database variable. Inform operators one collection. Add collection. MongoDB. Shell. Let's do it like this. DB create collection. Easy. I think you're right. I think it gets made. Isn't that the whole point of Mongo? There's no schema, so you just do whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I want to be sure on that. If collection is not found, is it created? MongoDB. let's figure it out. I'm using I'm using a Docker image of Mongo running in it like this, blah, blah, blah. After creating my many database collection, it was fine. No, bond, empty list show, all you need to use MyDB. Huh. Yo, Keith Nicholas, what's up? Welcome in. It is. Okay. Hey, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Let's go from there then. I appreciate that. How's it going today?
Hello, everybody.
Cool. So we can just do cons users collection. We need to pass in. I guess we need our database instant, right? So how should we do this? Should we create a property on here just called DV, and then when we set it, when we create it, or should we put it in our exports? I think we'll put it in here, probably makes the most sense, right? Let's do this. Essentially like that, right? And then we should be able to do that. Yo, Slayer Darth, what's up? Welcome back, man. How's it going today? Cool. Again at work feels bad, man. Sorry, dude. Well, thanks for stopping by during your workday. I really appreciate that. Alright, so collection, and then we're going to look for users. Alright, and then we can say users collection.insert, and I know for a fact here, so we need to, there's something here, insert user, if not there. Else, don't do anything, right? We don't need to update anything unless the user specifies it. So but I do remember that there is something where you can check to see if they are already there, or do like an update if they are there. Whoa, sorry about that. I don't know why this is happening now. Like why? There we go. Okay. So I know it creates a an ID for the document, and then we can overwrite that. But we should probably just keep the document ID there, right? Unless we want to use the user ID that comes back. That might be a good idea. To associate the document ID with the user ID of on Twitch. Okay, I like that. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that makes more sense. Is this going to be a commercial product, by the way? Yes, Slayer Darth, it is. So you can see the repository over here if you're interested. But yeah, so this is supposed to show within 21 days, 3 weeks, we're able to get a product from the very beginning, released, being used by people. That's the game plan. And I'm really sticking to it. And this project was actually, I got this idea from watching Dr. Disrespect. So I'm curious, you know, if when we get this out, if we can try to get him to use it, or even other streamers out there who might be interested and who get massive donation events, follower events, all that stuff. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, I mean, yeah, this is just to get people interested, to show people like how it is. Yeah, and hopefully people are enjoying watching it. All right, so let's get some Mongo. I need to get my docs or something, so I can't remember. Don't remember exactly how to do. MongoDB driver API, okay. So is there, I'm looking for like an insert, I guess, right? Most of my stuff is just free to use open source libs. Yeah, that's essentially what this will be. Open source stuff. I'm not trying to like make money off of it really. Just trying to build something fun, learn something new. But the cool thing about this stuff is that when you do stuff like this, right, even if it is open source and you are looking to make more of like a, if you're trying to make money off things that are open source, I think the biggest thing is getting your name out there, right? Like showing people that you built something for a community, that can bring in a lot of opportunity towards your way. So, you know, keep working at it. But there's also options for like business plans to set up apps that people can pay for. Like you put hard work into stuff like this, right? It shouldn't always be expected to be for free. I can't quite remember how I was inserting this. Pretty sure I can just use insert document with custom ID MongoDB. It's like something along these lines. Okay, so I think, yeah, we can kind of do it like this, right? Where we can insert with a document ID here. Mongo will automatically generate the ID field only if it's not specified a value for ID field when you insert document. So you can just manually set the ID when you insert the document. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So here, all right, we have our users collection, and then we can do dot insert. Here we can set ID, and we know that's going to equal to our user ID. Oops, not equal. I want a colon. And then we can just do our callback. We have error data. How long left in the stream? Might head off soon, but if there's not too long left, I'll stick around for the end. Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate that. I'm getting off at 7:10 today, so that's in about an hour. A little less than an hour, so feel free if you gotta go, dude. Do you, man. I appreciate you coming by, like always, Ballistics. It's been fun having you around. Yo, Matt, what's up? Yeah, dude, thank you for the host, like always. Always coming in with that. I appreciate you, dude. How's it going today? You doing all right? Feels bad. No, don't feel bad. You just like the alerts, don't you? The alerts are pretty cool, eh? Gotta drink some of that water. Too much coffee. Gotta dilute it. Oops. So we do this here. Yeah, let me just do error here. Oh, cool. I'm gonna head to bed then. Good luck with the rest of the tonight sprint. Thanks so much, Ballistics, dude. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Have a good night, all right? I'll catch you next time. I didn't attend college because of no finance. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I get you, dude. It's a balance game, right? Like, this is people's jobs sometimes, right? Like, they do this stuff to make money, and they need to, right? Like, sometimes you gotta do what you have to do, but they also love it. I think it's at a point where you need to know what you want, and if you're trying to make money off an app or something, it should be something that makes sense to make money off of, right? You shouldn't try to rip people off. It's like the best way to say it, I guess, in like blunt terms. But yeah, I think you'd be fine, dude. Like, when I first released Cycles, I charged $1.99 for Cycles. That app took me almost 2 years to make. 2 years of my life doing that, right? And people bought it because it was a quality app, right? Like, it's just that type of thing. UK college is free if you mean uni. Yeah, that shit is expensive. Yeah, dude. It's pretty bad over here in the States. I don't know if you're here in the States, Slayer, but yeah, stuff sucks. All right. So if error, log error, else we're good. So I think that's all we need, in all honesty. I don't think there's much more left there. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So get user to send data back to client, user JSON. We get their info. And I think what we need to do now is we actually need to get the user ID from there. So let's go ahead and open this up. Where was my JSON? Here it is. So here, let's do user ID. And I'm pretty sure it's user dot ID or something. I'm going to double check this real quick. I am in the UK, but still pretty expensive. Our problem is that people have outdated views on education. There are still plenty of folk who probably still believe that you are uneducated if you don't attend college. Yeah, no, you're 100% right, dude. I'm honestly, I went to university in the States. I went through the track. The amount of things that I've actually used outside of college is very slim, maybe 20%. I don't know, dude. It's a sad reality, but there's just so many other resources that you don't have to pay for that you can get to where you want to be. Yeah. And you're right. There are a lot of people out there like that. There are a lot of people out there like that. Get users. Just got to figure out what. Whoa, man. User ID. Okay, so it's literally just ID. Oh no, it's query parameters. What does it return back? ID. Yep, I was right. User ID. So we send that back, and then here in our server, we can say create new user in DB. And then here we can do DB dot add new user, and here we're going to do user JSON dot user ID, right? And that should be passed over to this guy here, where we create our collection. Do this here, right? And then once we get in there, we can go ahead and do our stuff. Cool. Time to test it out, right? A lot of people who study at these elite institutions aren't even all that smart. Yeah, that's true. I don't know too much about that. Like, some people are, some people aren't. What can you do? Oh, missing instance in const. I think you need to put that as a let because, or a var. Blah, blah, blah. Why aren't you using Postman to test the request from the API? That's a great question, dude. I don't know. I'm just implementing them all right now. You're probably right. I should probably start doing that. It'd be a lot easier. Anyway, I'm off. Wish me luck. Good luck, Matt. Have a good one, my dude. Thanks for coming by. Depends on the course, I think. Yeah, it honestly depends on the specialty you're trying to get. Yeah. Okay, database connection was successful. So our DB object should be fulfilled now. And now, I should be able to do this. 4200, hit here. Something broke. Yeah. Unhandled problems rejection reference user ID is not defined. What? What did I actually set here? User ID. Yeah, this is, I want to make sure this is in the right spot. Promise resolved, yeah. User ID, so it's user.id. And our server, user ID, user JSON. Interesting. Oh, this is in another spot. So user ID is not defined. Where is that? Ah, that's why. Cool. Well, we got there, so that's good. I just test on command line with curl. I'm not a fan of curl, dude. I like using those GUIs. Those are the ones that I enjoy using. There's this one called Insomnia, I believe. I'm probably going to use that. I'll download that and show it to you guys. It's really cool. I broke somewhere else? Users collection insert.insert is not a function. Why is it calling insert twice? Nah. This guy, man. He doesn't even know what he's doing half the time. If you hear Jordan Peterson talking on IQ, it seems then just taking an IQ test is all that can be considered for higher admission. Dude, I'm a terrible test taker. One reason why I despise school. APIG is a pretty good for testing APIs. Yeah, dude, I think there's so many different options out there that you'll never run out. You'll be good. Hey, we're in, folks. Server instance pool is destroyed. What? What does that mean? Server instance pool is destroyed. Does that mean it's not started? I'm curious what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming something not good. Oh, because it's calling DB close. Ah, yep. Got it. Okay. Destroyed is such a harsh thing to say. I know. It's so sad. So it should be on db.close at that point, right? So do that. Alt. Whoa. db.close. We should be good there at this point. So let's do this. Yo! Mama Gorvit, yeah, Oso Benny J. Wow, what a name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing alright today. I'm just gonna call you Mama, if that's alright. Let's see if that breaks my my thing on the bottom. I'm curious. It might. Console log. Add new user. Added new user. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that works. Yeah, destroyed is such a harsh word, huh? All right, we got that. Oh no, we got a thingamajigger here. db.close is not a function. Why? Client.db. Why isn't that a function, man? I had client.close up here, didn't I? Yeah. So client.db. That's what db is being set to. So interesting. Huh. I guess here's a question. When be closed? When should it be closed? When to close MongoDB connection, that's closing the connection. Use potential solution based on the counting access. Okay. Acquire the count of how many records need to be updated. Save each record asynchronously and call back on success. Okay, because I've read this, that your connection should not be closed technically. You open a DB connection once with Mongo Client and reuse it across your application. If you need to use multiple DBs, use the .db function on the DB object to work on different DB using the same underlying pool of connections. Okay, so essentially just don't close it, right? That's the consensus here. Yeah, once it's open, just keep it open. And I think I had this issue when I was working on cycles as well. I was a bit confused on that, but makes sense. Let's hit that. Hey! Oh, right error. I was gonna be like, oh. I need to probably return there too, right? Duplicate key. Oh, error collection. Is dupe key. So let's look at our connections down here. Okay. So we can do db.collections, and from what I can remember, .find, and this should give you all of them back. Collection is not a function. Oh darn, I forgot how to do it. Hold on. Shell operator db collection.find. Find all documents in the collection and returns a cursor. Okay. Set a specific collection in the current database to a variable. Oh, okay. So I can do users equals db dot users. Okay, and I can do users dot find. Hell yeah, guys, there it is. This is awesome. Holy moly, look at that. We got it. We got our user in our database. Now we just gotta handle this duplicate. That's freaking sick. Yes, it's commenting that. Hello, my friend. My English is bad. I'm from Russia. My nick, it's... my mom says I'm special. Good luck in your death. Hey, mama. Thank you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining the team. I appreciate you here, man. Thank you very much again for that. My nick, it's... Mom says I'm special. I love it. I love it, dude. Mom says I'm special. All right, so we got the collection. Let's see what we can do here. So we can technically do insert one, because we're only going to be inserting one at a time. ID field. The document does not specify an ID field. MongoD will add the ID field and assign a unique object ID. Will create. Most drivers create an object ID and create. If the document contains ID field, ID must be unique within the collection to avoid duplicate here. All right. Check. Oh no. Let's see here. Handle duplicate key error MongoDB. Oh, I'm not doing this over here. Sorry, guys. One sec. Let me put this over here for you. Yeah, this is the one I want. Yeah. You need to test the error returned from the save method to see if it's thrown for duplicate. User.save. If error name equals Mongo error and error code equals 11,000 duplicate username error. Gotcha. So essentially we can still go on our await and async deal, right? We should probably send stuff when we're doing this as well. I feel like there has to be an easier way, no? When was this article written? 2015. No, yeah, a lot has changed probably since then. Let's see if we can find something here. I guess technically what we should be doing, right, is we should probably just check before inserting. I don't know, it just seems weird. For some reason I thought we'd be able to do this by just inserting and going back from there. Benil, Mama, your English is good, man. Yeah, Mama. Sorry. Yeah, it's great. No issues at all. Maybe we can do like check for document before inserting. MongoDB. Document or array documents enter in the collection. Right concerned. Ordered optional true. Ordered insert the documents in the array if the error occurs with the documents. Return without processing. This is C#. Same deal though. Won't be a big deal. When using upstart as an option during an update, if a document doesn't exist, it will be created. Instead of trying to find each restaurant and then insert them, you can call an update for each them and upstart set to true. Another approach that could be more efficient as a key by creating a unique index. Then when inserting duplicate entries, it will fail. It's not my English, it's my Google Translate. Oh my god, dude. That's incredible. That's awesome. I'm so sorry. I'm assuming if you're using Google Translate, you probably can't understand me too well. But thanks for coming by, Mama. That's awesome. Really appreciate you here. That's incredible. I was in Moscow and I used Google Image Translator. Oh, dude, Image Google Translator is incredible. I guess I think we should look for the user first, right? Because we're going to return two different types of documents, right? Or like two different types of JSONs. Cool. All right, guys, give me about 5 minutes. I just got to go grab a water and just wash my face real quick. Getting a little tired. Give me like 2-3 minutes. Be right back. Thanks.
Hello, mister. Pleased to meet you. I wanna hold her. I wanna kiss her. She smelled the daisy. She smelled the daisy. She drives me crazy. She drives me crazy. Gonna take her for a ride on a big jet plane. Gonna take her for a ride on a big jet plane.
Hey guys, sorry about that. All right. Cool. Yeah, let's keep going. So I guess we'll check for the user first, and if the user is there, we'll go ahead and return settings, whatever, right? Look for user and DB. So we can do users collection dot find and basically what we're looking for is just the ID here of the user ID, and then we got to figure out what is returned. Find. The projection parameter terms which fields are returned in the matching documents. Okay. So let's go to our node reference, right? Node driver MongoDB docs. It's really a dream, dude. Sounds cool. I would love to head over there one day. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, but it would be cool. Find one update. So I think here we can do, yeah, so basically we can return an error. We have that here though. So we have find error, and we have user. Right, we should be able to go here like that, and this should be insert error. So if error, console.log, new user, and we can just do find error. And then, if not, let's just go ahead and console, let's go ahead and console this out. And what are we calling this? We're calling this, we're just doing ID. All right, this is how it should be. We should be good to go here. So I think what I want to do is I just want to test this section out. So we don't get the same error. Just gonna keep that there. Clear that. Restart it. Should be good to go. All right. Let's test out our login again. Cool. We did get an error though. Error is not defined. Oh, does this callback not take anything? This this user's collection.find. It might not take a callback. Do you write a program to help the streamer? Yeah, Mama. That's what we're doing right now. We're going to help streamers, hopefully. I hope so. That'd be cool. Where's just find, really? How do I find? Because I'm fine. I do find, right? We do find here. But there's no such thing as error. Error is not defined in our callback. Add Russian language in your program? Hey, I'll hit you up for that. We'll get it started. That would be cool. That would be cool, my friend. Where are the docs for this guy? Collections. Find. There's no find. Reference. No. API documentation. There it is. I used to watch a guy who watched a chat for Twitch. Oh, that's awesome, man. It's super cool. Lalka chat. I'll have to look into that. Thanks. Yo, Rackmiss, what's up, my dude? Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing all right today, dude. find and modify callback value, last error object, and okay. Does Cycles have Russian? No, Vanilla doesn't, unfortunately. I'm finishing up Spanish at some point this week, so we have Spanish, Chinese, in Simplified Traditional, and Portuguese. Russian would be cool. That'd be cool. How was the stream, dude? Stream's going awesome, man. Thanks for asking. You're cold? Oh, I heard snowed over there again, huh? Yo, Hex, back from the barber, looking so fresh. Hell yeah, dude. Gotta love that freshness. Okay, so there is no callback on find. Throws Mongo error. Oh, it does. It does throw something. Okay, so what if we did insert one optional callback? The total amount of documents inserted. All documents inserted in the query. Result. Okay. Wait, Cycles doesn't have Russian? Come on, Rackmus, that's not fair. Don't do that to me. Well, we have Mama here who's gonna help us out with some Russian, right? Right, Mama? Because I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to update the user. No, just being inclusive. Thanks, Rackmus. Thanks for ruining everything. I don't know. Find one. Find one has a callback. What's a cursor? Well, that's kind of poopy. Maybe we just do find one. What does our callback have? Promise if no callback passed. Okay. A story of my life. Alright, so we're going to do find one here. So find one. We're not going to pass in any options. We don't really need it. And our callback, result callback, is going to have an error in the result. The object, if the command executes successfully. Yeah. That's it. That's all we need. So let's start that. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to hit this. Should get our info there. We got another error though. Why? The same error? Error is not defined? That's interesting. Oh my god, I'm such a fool. That's why. Oh lord. Okay. What? Oh god. Alright, dude, got around, but thought I'd stop by and see how you're doing with the app. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, we're getting pretty far. A lot of back-end stuff, so nothing really to like actually show. But it's coming along, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you on your stream. Probably a little bit later. Good luck, dude. Alright, here we go, here we go. Here we go. No, we got an error still. What's the error this time? Cannot read property of ID. Okay, so let's just log out our user. Let's see what happens. Begin again. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I think user was probably something else. npm start that. What? Oh, it's because I had data. Here we go. So it should be like this. This passes back our object, our document. Cool. So that should be good, guys. Sweet. So we find it. Basically, if find error, if there's an error, do that. Else, what else can we do here in this situation? I think this should probably be an async, right? Because we're going to return something at this point. So we're going to turn this guy into an async. And we're going to return a promise. So here we're going to do resolve, reject, right? And then in here we can do all our fanciness. Whoa! So here we're going to check if user in database, find one. If error, we're going to throw a reject here. So it doesn't pass through, right? And then we can do our, I think I accidentally, yeah, I want this real quick.
From listening to records, I just knew what to do.
So here we're going to return our reject. So sad. Returning our reject, so sad. Should it be an error or be a function to add user? Oh yeah, good question, Binil. So what's going to happen is on find, because there still could be an error in trying to find this, right? There can be a search error. So we want to make sure we catch that. And then if we do catch that, we're good to go. If we don't catch that, right, the user ID should return something here. Or now you're kind of making me think. I wonder if we do a find one, query callback. Yeah, this collection callback, result. It's an object, an error interpreting the error during the execution. The result object if the command would execute successfully. I think we should be fine. I don't think there's any issues here. So if there wasn't any error, right? All right, let's try something. Let's try to search for this with that user not in the DB. I think you can do like users dot remove. It should just be everything. No. Hold on, let's look at this up. Remove all documents from collection MongoDB. That's going to be in the shell.
So the crab pieces on the plate, assimilating and distributing all he receives slowly until it becomes a part.
Ah, okay. That's what I thought. Cool, cool. Okay, so now let's try this now. So we're going to find this and see what we throw. I just realized it works on a Mac and iOS apps, but where's the Windows? Yeah, it's true. Oh, dude. That's the thing, man. At work, I do work stuff. At home, I do home stuff. I like all the tech, man. I like it all. There's no discrimination here. I just prefer to work on this stuff when I'm at home because I can't work on it at work. There's actually, and Benil saying the result is null. I'm assuming it's going to be null too, but let's double check, eh? Okay, so it actually throws an error. Yeah, it's null. Okay, so you're right. It will throw null. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I guess the check is find error, not check to see if user was found. And then we can do if user does not equal null, or if user equals null. That's nil. I always want to type nil because of Swift. Windows t-shirts are free for employees. Oh yeah, they give some free ones away. But we don't get like a lot of free clothes, I guess. Like, it's like special events and stuff. Okay, if user is null, we're going to reject as well, and we're going to say add new user. Oh, we're not going to reject. What am I talking about? If user is null, they're not found. Let's add them. They get free HoloLens. God damn, dude. You and your HoloLens jokes makes me laugh so much. Sorry, Alec works for Windows? Works for Microsoft. Yeah, too. Yeah, I work for Microsoft. I'm a Microsoft employee. Free HoloLens. I wish, man. Maybe one day. Sure, if I worked on the HoloLens team, I'd get a free HoloLens. Alright, so we need this guy here. What the shit? Jesus. Is that why you're using VS Code for product placement? No, dude, I used Atom. That's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you from the beginning. I've always used Atom. But that's okay, so I use Visual Studio at work, obviously. But I haven't used much VS Code because I've always stuck with Atom. But I mean, VS Code is awesome.
I would like to be able to continue.
But no, my streaming has no affiliation with my job.
Which comes from
And that needs to definitely stay like that.
it's like it's not really
That's why I really don't mention it much because
coming through.
I don't want to. Wow, this is weird to say. I don't want to put my views on what Microsoft views, if that makes sense. These are my views solely. They have nothing to do with Microsoft as a company. Oh, it's a timer. All right, guys. Timer has just gone off. Except the shirt. Yeah, I guess. I really like the shirt, man. It's so cool. It's ones and zeros, and it makes the Windows logo. It's super cool. All right, guys. We are at the stopping point. And for everyone new, stopping point means we look for a new programmer to raid. So let's head over to Twitch, and let's see. But Pixel Dev does not equal Microsoft. Correct. That is 100% correct. I'm glad that you made that clear for us, Benil. So I want to thank you all you guys for coming out, all the new members in. Yeah, dude, it's been a lot of fun today. And I think we've made some really, really good progress. So I'm super excited to continue going on with this and see what happens. So let's keep it up. Thank you for all the new followers today. You guys have been freaking awesome. And if you guys can stick around for the raid, let's go support another programmer. Let's see if we can give them something cool, you know? Give them some cool views. What does the Trout say? What is this? Take a look at this. M. Rydland looks good. Alright, let's look real quick. Streaming Ian. Oh, that sounds awesome, my dude. Yeah, thanks for that. Let's go ahead and find him. Yeah. Dope.
5.
Oh, I think I've rated this guy before. I don't remember if not. But sounds cool anyways. Let's go ahead and give him a raid. Alright guys, thank you again for coming out. If you haven't, make sure you join the Discord. Would love to have you all in there participating, being a part of the community. It's been a lot of fun today, so we'll talk soon, alright? Thanks again. Stick around for the raid. Stick around for the raid. And Hex, yes, 1s and 0s. Dude, look, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about
1s and
that.
0s. Yeah, dude, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope stuff. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm interested to see what this guy does. This is like that time where I should probably have like a ending stream scene, but maybe for another time. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you.